Hi, this is Jay here with jaysonlinereviews.com. I'm going through a little video here, a video tutorial. It's on blog commenting and how it's geared towards beginners, but there should be some tips for intermediate marketers as well. But bear with. I'm kind of winging this, so I'm kind of doing it from the top of my head. So I'm going to go through this post and kind of step by step and let you know how you can comment your advantage and how you can use it to drive targeted traffic to your new blog website, existing one, whatever it may be. This is a new video on blogs for a backlink for beginners. I discussed all these blog comments. This is the first aspect I'm discussing. It's very but some people, don't know what a URL is. A URL is a uniform resource locator. It's basically your web address, on the internet. It's your identification on the internet. So that's what a URL is. And my URL would be here. It'd be in the address bar. This format: HTTP, the two semicolons, 2 forward slashes, then reviews.com. That's my URL, and that's what you're going to put in blog comment for your website or blog URL. That's how you're going to get your backlink. Second, blog commenting, how to add anchor text and what is anchor text. I'm going to go back and forth. I have another window open, so let's see if this lets me do it. Okay, here we go. I'm on Zach Johnson's blog. I'm using his blog as an example, just to show you how to add anchor text and how to put your site URL or uniform resource locator in the correct format so you can get that backlink and more targeted traffic to your blog or website. Anyhow, you're gonna, whatever the blog post is about, you're gonna post a new comment. So the form's right here. Post a intelligent comment on whatever that particular post is about, and it should be related to your blog or website's niche. If your blog or website, like mine's about how to make money online or how to make money blogging or affiliate marketing, product reviews, any of those areas or niches is related to what my blog is about. So I want to send people over to my blog that are actually interested in what I have to offer. That way I make more money and more sales. You don't want to send somebody over to a blog that's teaching people how to make money online, and you're commenting on posts about dogs or something, or animals, or whatever it may be, or TVs. That's untargeted traffic, and 99% of the time it's not gonna convert into a sale. You could get one, a few people here and there that happen to be interested in your site too, but like I said, 9 times out of 10 it won't convert into a sale. So keep that in mind. You want to comment on blogs related to your niche. You also want to comment on blogs that have a high page rank. And what page ranks, Google's way of saying how important like a page is, how many relevant links, backlinks they have pointing to that particular blog or website. And no one really knows the exact formula. They give you a page rank based on how many good links you have basically to your blog or website. And like I said, no one knows the exact formula, but they're rated on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 being the lowest, it doesn't have any page rank, and then you get a 1, which is starting out. You got that's like the beginner page rank, and then it goes all the way up to 10. Obviously, the higher the page rank, the better it is for you to comment on that particular site. And usually if you get a higher page rank, the website or blog has more traffic to it. Not always, but usually. So keep that in mind. So you're going to want to find a blog that has high page rank and that has high traffic to it. This can, if you have a lot of people visiting that particular blog or website, you're going to have a lot of a lot of people, more chances for them to click on your URL or your link and check out your blog or website, and bring traffic to your blog or website, which in turn can make you money and build up your rankings in the search engines and builds backlinks for you. I mean, it does a lot of different things. So what you're going to do is post a new comment in this form, whatever the blog post is about, whatever topic. Make it a good post, and then you're going to go to the site URL here, and you're going to enter the URL of your blog or website. And like I said earlier, it's in the format of HTTP, the semicolon, the colon, and then the 2 backslashes, www, which means World Wide Web, .jsonlinereviews.com. But obviously that's going to be your site, so it'll be www.yoursite.com, whatever your site may be. And you don't really need to put the www in. I usually do, but you don't have to. You can actually take that out and just put in, the HTTP, the colons, the 2 forward slashes, jsonlinereviews.com, or obviously it's going to be your site, so it's going to be HTTP, the colons, 2 forward slashes, yoursite.com. Okay, I hope I explained that pretty decent. And a lot of these, like on Zach Johnson's blog here, he has a plugin where it shows your latest blog post, which is cool. So if somebody's interested in your a blog post you recently wrote about, that'll give you it entices them to click on your link, your comment even more. So that's a good thing to have installed on your blog. Now back to the anchor text. Anchor text actually gives you higher ranking in the SERPs and the search engines, and it's going to be related to whatever keywords you're targeting. Like, say I'm just going to use this as an example: make money online. You're targeting make money online. You want to use that as your anchor text. That you're going to put that in the name field of your blog comment. And another tip I can give you guys that I usually do when I go to a blog, if I haven't been to that particular blog before, I'll look through all the posts and I'll see it's got Zach Johnson. That's the name of the this website. So Joe, Zach Johnson. These are all the comments. Andrew, Tree Lover, Master Ohms, and it keeps going up. Coupons, Easy, Fitness Scroll. So these are not their names. Obviously, it's related to whatever their blog's about. So he obviously is allowing anchor text, and I allow anchor text on my blog too. That's no big deal as long as you have a good comment to say, something meaningful. 9 times out of 10 I'm going to approve it. So so you want to look up there, and if you see other comments that have something about their blog or website, that's basically anchor text. Those are the keywords they're trying to target, so they can rank higher in the search engines, basically. So whatever your anchor text is going to be, you're going to put that in the name field. And if you don't see any anchor text on a particular blog or website, you're just seeing like names like Jay, Joe, John, Susie, whatever it may be, just put your name in that field. I mean, I wouldn't even take a chance with it because you don't want to waste your time making a long thought out comment and they're not going to approve it because you have anchor text in there, not your name. So, but if you see it in the other comments, then it's all right to use it. So keep that in mind. And you're going to put your email, and then you're going to hit submit comment. Some blogs approve comments automatically, and others, like my own, I like to weed out the bad comments and then the real comments, the good ones. So I want to manually approve them. But my comments are approved the next day, so it doesn't take very long. Like I said, as long as it's not spam, it's on topic, it's related. I could care less if you put anchor tags in or not. I'll approve it. So keep that in mind. Then you're just going to hit the submit comment, like I said, and wait for him to approve it. When that particular blogger approves your comment, Google's going to crawl the web. When they find your link on whatever particular blog post you commented on, it's going to be a backlink to your site. So that's how that works. The more better backlinks you got. That's why I tell you to comment on high traffic sites, blogs with high page rank. The more What it basically does is Google's going to count that as, it's a quality link. It's not some newly established, blog or website that has no pull in the search engines, just starting out. So if it's an established site and it's got a lot of traffic, it's a better link to have, is what I'm getting at. And you're going to get more traffic from making a comment in that particular, blog or website or whatever it may be. Okay, we're going to go back here. What blogs you should comment on for a better backlink? I already kind of discussed that. You're going to want to comment on blogs that are highly trafficked, related to your niche, and preferably have a high page rank. Next one, why blog commenting is an effective internet marketing strategy for SEO and earns from the traffic. Okay, when you make a blog comment and it gets approved, it's basically a backlink, which is a vote from Google. The more back you have or links, the higher you're going to rank in the search engines for whatever your blogs is based around. Whatever you're talking about, whatever keyword you're targeting, you're going to be trying to go after in the search engines. So the more comments you have out there, the more links you're building, and the better it is for how you're going to rank in search engines. So, and obviously, if you have a well monetized blog, you're going to you will earn some cash from you're getting from these blog comments. The more comments you have, obviously the more potential money you're going to make. If you have this upright, you'll definitely make some money. Why blog commenting is way better than article, in my opinion. I have a lot of people probably disagree with this one. Say, article marketing is great. It used to be great. Right now, after the new Google Farm Gate, where they changed the algorithm for the search, a lot of sites are getting penalized. Mainly, the article directories and the websites, which I have a post in my blog discussing further. Hub is, I had 100 blogs published there, and I've had 70 of them I have to fix, or basically they're not conforming to their new terms of service. Notice I said, and I do know that they're trying to do this for their business, but it sucks, to save this, because they suffered a lot in the search engines because of their Google's new farmer update. At the same time, it sucks for us as the customers, and customers, we're the ones who support these sites, article market directories or Web 2.0 sites like Hub Pages or Squidoo, and all the various articles are out there. Now is another one, and without us putting out valuable content for their sites, they wouldn't have a site. So I guess in ways they're looking out for their business, but at the same time it's kind of screwing us as the customer. That's why I'm not, that's why blog content is a lot, in my opinion, these days than article marketing or using with Web 2 sites. Because when you comment on a blog, it's they're not usually don't change their terms of use. It's a one, maybe it's business running it, but that comment should always be there as long as a comment. It's not going to get it shouldn't get taken down unless something happens to the to the blog. It gets their blog starts not don't pay their monthly hosting fee or whatever. But if it's like a popular blog, they'll pay that. That's much not going to happen. So you really don't have to worry about your traffic if you put a lot of work into it. Whereas nowadays, like I said, farmer update, you have to worry about that, because look what's happening now. Like I said with Hub Page, they had 100 hubs published, and 3 could be done if I don't go fix them. So that's a lot of work for nothing. They were good for a year. Now they're basically rendered useless because of their new service. So that's why blog commenting nowadays is way better than article marketing. Why one great blog comment is better than 100 shitty ones? excuse my French there, but when you go to a blog highly trafficked and it's got a good page rank and all that, make a good comment on that post because it's gonna stand out. I mean, if you're like, oh, great post, I love your post, visit my, or it's talking, a comment's not even related to it, like a spam comment, it's gonna click links. These people are not gonna get traffic. I don't even know why they do it for backlinks, but actual traffic. Or they're going to get like a little trickle, like one, two people visiting, just out of accident or something. Whereas they're not going to get traffic from those, putting in, shitty comments. You want to put in a great comment if you can, or an above average comment. Blog post, make an intelligent, tell them what you think about it. And if you can use your text in there. And if you can't, just put your name in there. That's fine. And like I said, it's a highly trafficked blog. You should give, if it's a good, you're going to get a lot of traffic from that, that particular comment. So that's why I say take your time and do it right. And why blog commenting? Build up your list. Blog commenting, obviously, is going to bring traffic over to your blog by commenting on different, various blogs related to your niche. If you email forum in place or a landing page or a page they call it, you can collect email addresses from the traffic blog commenting, because like I said, it's an effective internet marketing strategy. It will bring traffic over to your website. So having a forum in place, and if you haven't started one, an email list, I highly suggest you do. Possibly can when it's feasible for you. So, but it's a good way to build up your blog, your subscriber. And why blog commenting is a great link building strategy and one of my favorite free traffic techniques I use to drive traffic to my blog. Basically, I'm just going to do a overview of what I just already talked about. Blog commenting is a great link strategy, and I like it more than article marketing after the Google Farmer update, especially. Just because it's, like I said, if you're kind of blog to your niche, it's targeted traffic. So, I mean, these people that are clicking comments are going to buy from you because they're already interested in, sites that are. So, I mean, the more targeted your traffic is, more likely they'll are to subscribe to your email list, or are likely to buy from you, which is, obviously you're probably blog to make some money, so you're going to want that targeted traffic coming over there so you can monetize your and make money from, your blog. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to pass it on who may, maybe starting his own blog or website and wants to know how to do blog commenting and how to do it correctly. I hope you and I hope to see you at my blog. It is jaysonlinereviews.com, and take care and good luck with all your blog commenting. See ya. Bye-bye.